Okay, let's dive into this.
Yeah.
Picking up where things got really chaotic, Wanda Maximoff, right? Twisted by the inversion. Turned that fury on Dr. Doom, on Magneto, even on her own brother, Quicksilver.
And it's crucial to get that this isn't just like a costume swap. It's not good guys or bad guys now.
No.
It's deeper. Their actual core, their being, is reversed. You see it so clearly with Thor and Loki.
Right, Thor becomes this brutal warrior.
Reveling in it. While Loki, of all people, is suddenly the voice of reason, of restraint.
It makes you ask, what happens when the god of mischief is the sensible one?
It completely shatters the archetypes. It suggests maybe good and evil are more about circumstance, about the roles we're put in.
Then something unshakable inside us.
Yeah.
It's unsettling.
Deeply unsettling. The spell isn't just flipping sides. It's destabilizing the whole moral compass.
Which is what forces Steve Rogers' hand, because all the usual heroes are compromised.
No Avengers left to call.
So he has to make this impossible choice. He puts together a team.
But it's a team of villains.
Villains, inverted into heroes by the same spell that corrupted everyone else. Just think about that. The world's fate in their hands.
It's completely mind-bending.
But also kind of thrilling, right?
Oh, absolutely. And it sets the stage perfectly. You've got these villain Avengers
against the X-Men, who are now following Apocalypse's, frankly, terrifying vision for mutant kind.
And hanging over everything, this doomsday weapon, the gene bomb.
Capable of wiping out, everyone.
Classic high stakes, right. But with this really dark moral inversion layered on top, the final showdown, but everyone's playing the wrong part. Or maybe the right part, according to the spell.
Okay, this is where it gets incredibly dramatic. Painful, even.
Aboard Apocalypse's ship, yeah.
We find Havoc, Alex Summers, and he's looking at Janet Van Dyne, the Wasp. She's imprisoned.
And their history is so complicated. She sacrificed so much for him, for his daughter.
Making her being a prisoner now just feel extra cruel. She's like his last link to who he was.
But now she's just a POW. And he's begging his brother, Cyclops.
To spare one human life. Just her.
And Cyclops' answer. Just cold.
Ice cold, no.
His reasoning is pure pragmatism. Sacrifice Janet for the future of mutant kind.
And that moment just cuts right to the heart of it, doesn't it? Survival versus love.
Mutant destiny versus human connection. That's inversion right there. Compassion just crushed by this ruthless logic.
No room for sentiment, just this brutal calculation.
What they see is the greater good.
It's absolutely gut-wrenching, but that personal agony, it gets interrupted.
Because the war arrives.
Yeah, a sudden bamf.
Nightcrawler.
And he basically says, argument over. Steve Rogers is here.
And he brought the war with him.
Full scale. So the battlefield just explodes, pure carnage. But like we said, these aren't the heroes we know.
These are the inverted villains, acting as the Avengers.
And leading them. Absorbing man. Career criminal.
And he yells it.
Avengers assemble.
Which is just, it's grotesque hearing it from him.
A total parody, right, of everything that line stood for.
And look who's fighting for order now, Carnage. A literal monster is being heroic in his own twisted way.
While Storm, Rogue, Nightcrawler, they're fighting like tyrants.
The irony is just painful. The villains are trying to save the world.
And the X-Men are trying to burn it down for their new vision.
Meanwhile, inside the ship,
Spider-Man and Deadpool sneaking around.
Spidey's being cautious, muttering about the plan.
This distraction was supposed to keep him busy.
And Deadpool just calls him a negative Nancy.
Of course he does.
And dives right in, cracking jokes. Less Age of Apocalypse, more Age of Aquarius.
Classic Deadpool. But the fight itself, it's vicious. Apocalypse just ignores Spidey.
Sees Deadpool as the real annoyance, or maybe the real threat to his seriousness.
Yeah, and he unleashes these relentless blasts. Wade's tumbling, mocking.
Quips about chakras.
But Apocalypse's power is just overwhelming. He slams Wade into a machine.
Crushing him like a toy. It's brutal. You really feel Wade's resilience breaking there.
So Spidey makes a break for the gene bomb.
But Apocalypse stops him. And he declares, history will call the X-Men heroes for this, for ending the war.
Genocide. He's framing genocide as glorious victory.
It's chilling. And it's a horrible truth, isn't it? History is often written by the winners, by the strong.
They get to define what was necessary, what was heroic.
Even atrocities. It really makes you think about narrative power.
But just as Apocalypse is making this grand, awful statement,
Deadpool's back.
Lunging from behind, bloodied, broken, but still laughing.
That sheer mockery against tyranny again, pure defiance.
So the fight spills outside into the open sky, debris falling everywhere.
Apocalypse grappling both of them. roaring about evolution. You can't fight it.
But Spidey throws it back at him. Evolution isn't always better, right? Mutation doesn't automatically make you superior.
Which raises that question. Does strength equal morality? Does power give you the right?
Or is morality something else entirely?
Something about the spirit that resists.
And then just when Spidey's making his point, bamf.
Nightcrawler again.
Blade right at Spidey's throat. Looks like it's over.
But then Carnage.
Carnage boots Nightcrawler away, grinning this horrible grin.
I respect my fellow web-slinger.
It's the weirdest moment. Carnage, saving Spider-Man.
That's inversion at its peak strangeness. Even gratitude feels wrong. Grotesque.
And elsewhere, the brutality continues. Sabretooth is tearing into Havoc.
Mocking the Summers family curse.
And Havoc just snarls back. Mercy is finished. He's gone completely cold.
And then the lightning strike.
Storm descends, total fury. We're done holding back.
This isn't the Storm we know. Not the one who balanced justice and mercy.
No, this is Apocalypse's Storm, an executioner.
Seeing these noble characters fall so far, embrace such darkness. That's the real drama, the gut punch.
Explosions are just rocking the city, total chaos. And right in the middle of it, Deadpool.
Bloody, defiant.
Spreads his arms and just starts singing.
Everybody get together, try and love one another right now.
It's absurd and completely heartbreaking at the same time.
The mercenary clown is the last voice pleading for love.
While Apocalypse literally looms over him saying,
Love is a lie.
That contrast, wow, it forces you to see the power of that simple emotion, even when facing total cynicism.
A last flicker of humanity.
But the cruelty isn't just on the battlefield. Far away in Latveria.
Wanda, the queen of chaos now.
And she turns on her family again, curses her own bloodline, calls on these dark lords of chaos.
To destroy Magneto and Quicksilver.
Only Quicksilver falls this time. Magneto, he's untouched.
And Wanda's words to him then, they're pure venom.
You have no family, Magnus. You are truly alone.
And it is liberating to know there is no blood connection between us.
Oof, that's the inversion spell at its absolute cruelest.
Love turned toxic. Family bonds rewritten as lies.
And for Magneto, a man whose whole identity is wrapped up in being a father, protecting his kind, his blood.
It's worse than death. It's an erasure of his entire being.
And elsewhere, Tony Stark is meeting with the inverted Avengers.
Another chilling scene.
They're not talking about saving anyone. They're talking self-preservation, survival.
Clue, the inverted Hulk, Thor, Medusa, Luke Cage.
They all agree they're better off if the X-Men just die.
It's not just self-interest. It's cold calculation. Genocide.
And it's the Avengers meeting table.
Exactly. That iconic setting. But instead of justice, they're plotting murder.
The imagery is just haunting. Same table, same faces, but everything is wrong.
It shows you how deep the fall is, how twisted their morality has become. Foundational principles just gone.
Which brings us back to the battlefield. The climax between Deadpool and Apocalypse.
Apocalypse has Wade in this brutal stranglehold.
And Wade, he's not fighting back, not cracking wise.
He's pleading.
Come on, Evan, you've got to be in there somewhere. Appealing to the good kid Apocalypse once was.
But Apocalypse just spits back. Evan wasn't real. Just a cocoon, a dream.
Only in Sabanur remains the true Apocalypse.
But Wade won't let it go. His voice is so raw.
Everyone loved Evan. No one loved Apocalypse.
Evan was proof we could be better. That nurture can beat nature.
It's Wade's most human moment, isn't it? The killer for hire, the clown.
Becomes the last voice of belief. The last person saying people can change, that good can win out.
It's this incredibly powerful statement about hope, even when staring absolute evil in the face.
But Apocalypse's answer.
Fists. Just brutal blows again and again.
Blood everywhere. Wade's mask shatters.
You see now. See how wrong you are.
And then it's over. Apocalypse stands there, victorious, holding a broken mask like a trophy.
While the inverted X-Men just watch, silent, complicit.
And the gene bomb countdown just keeps ticking, closer and closer to zero. The world is right on the edge.
So the battle's lost, the inverted Avengers are broken.
Apocalypse and his corrupted X-Men have won. Total victory for him.
But the real horror, it's still coming.
The gene bomb ticking down. Seconds away, humanity could just cease to exist.
The world's on the brink. Is there anyone left?
Anyone who can stop him.